Good morning, welcome to the Artist Chat Room. My name is Natasha Castellan. The quote for today is another one by the great thinker Theodore Roosevelt, and it is, "Comparison is the thief of joy." Hey, who wants to be robbed? Nobody ever wants to be robbed. But being robbed of your joy is worse than being robbed of your car or your money or your jewelry. Robbed of your joy is just sounds awful, and comparison, being the thief of your joy, means you're actually robbing yourself, which really is sucky. So I'm going to kind of chat about that today as I work in my sketchbook. So I've got this small art creation sketchbook that I showed you a little while ago, and this is a drawing I did at Aldinga Beach in August 23. I actually did film this already, but my mic wasn't turned on and didn't turn out good. I'll show you, actually at the end I'll show you my first attempt. I'm going to work in that sketchbook that I showed you last week. I've got a pre-prepped page that, oh, this page might be better. I might have a little flick through this book before I decide which page. I thought I had decided on the page I would use, but yeah, the page is already pre-prepped with some paint because the quality of this paper isn't great. And yeah, we'll get going. Let's turn this around. So that's a close-up of the drawing that I have. These are some cliffs, obviously some large boulders, and there's a bit of water here. Not sure if I'm going to bring this out there, or in my first drawing I kind of stopped it here because I liked that sky bit, but I might, if I stop it, I might stop it further back. Yeah, so this paper is gessoed. I did have another page I had thought to use. This is a lot bigger than the first one that I had done, so yeah, hopefully it won't take too long. Now, first time around I tried to use some watercolor and it didn't work. I'm going to just give this a little go and see if some of the watercolor, no, it's just not going to hold on to this substrate because of the gesso that's on there, which is fine, that's all right. I will kind of give it a bit of a rough drawing with my soft pastel, and as if I couldn't choose a more lairier colour than I did just now. And we'll have the kind of the sand kind of down here, and maybe the cliffs will go from here. So let's stop it there, hey? Alright, so comparison is the thief of joy. Started to talk about that and now I'm looking at my colours. I remembered that that was a bit of a sunsetty day, so I'm going to put some warmth on the page for the sky. These are very dirty pastels, which I don't care, but let's see how they go. Nobody wants to be robbed of anything, and certainly we don't want to be robbed of our joy. That just sounds very sucky. At least it does to me. I don't know about you. And I was thinking when I was preparing for this about this beautiful man who comes to Life Drawings where I go. His name is Michael, and Michael is old. I can't tell you how old. Definitely into his 80s, and he has been life drawing for over 60 years. So you can just imagine how bloomin' fantastic he is at life drawings. He is just amazing at life drawing. Everything he does feels like perfection. Now obviously I'm not stupid enough to compare myself to someone of his caliber. But there are others who haven't been drawing for that long, and you know, it's not hard to sometimes go, oh, I wish I was like Joe Blow. He's so good. Or Mary's just fantastic. She can capture things so loosely and so beautifully. I just love what she does, and I don't know I just know that that's a waste of time. I know it's a waste of time because that does not make me feel good. It certainly wouldn't make Mary feel good if she knew. Mary is a fictitious character, by the way. If she knew that I was comparing myself to her, she would hate that. I'm sure Mary would hate that. I don't know if you can even see that very well, but that's what I've got happening. So I've got that down. Now, I was going to do muted colours, but who am I kidding? I never do muted colours. So I'm going to try some of these inks. I don't know if they've got a colour name. Orange. And Balut Violet. Let's see. I will use a brush as well. Don't want to get too much on there. Oh, I wonder if you heard that bird. It was very loud. There's a flat one. Yeah, here's a flat one. Don't like that orange at the top. And there I go, straight to the top again with that orange. Let's see if I can pick some of that up. What I did notice last time I used these inks is it takes a while for it to dry. Gosh, I'm really talking weirdly this morning, aren't I? With those words, dry. Anyway, Michael, the fabulous gentleman who has been live drawing forever, I asked him one time, hey, are you happy with your drawing today? And he says, oh no. He goes, I'm really happy with my results. And I'm like, gosh, what hope do I have if he is really happy with his results? He said, but I've learnt not to get hung up about my results, and I've learnt to enjoy the process. I'm like, oh my gosh, such wise words. Enjoy your process. Get the joy out of your process. Don't get robbed by the comparison to other people. Isn't that wisdom there for artists? Get the joy from the process and don't have your joy stolen by comparisons. I just love what he said that day. So these little ones, I don't know if I showed you, they're reactive inks. Oh, reactive inks, and they're by Sketchbox. And I got that in one of those sketch boxes, obviously, since they're by Sketchbox. I am doing these bright leery colours because there is a reason, not just because I like bright leery colours, except I am going to have to tone down these ones at the back here somehow, because I do recall walking there and it being sunset, and the sunset, can you see I'm picking up some of these inks from down here to create a muted colour for up here. And the sun was just phenomenal. I don't know if I've just been lucky every time I've gone there, but the sunsets there have been really amazing. Have to be careful now that I don't do too much same. My friend Kim would tell me off. Oh, you're doing sames again. How long have I got? Oh gosh, I've taken a long time to do this. When I say long time, this is all, guys, in real time. There'll be no what's the word? There'll be no editing, except maybe when I press pause to blow dry, which is what I'm going to do now. Okay, so I'm looking at this thinking I want a bit of warmth in here with the pink. Just a pink, soft pink. It's not actually doing much. Okay, but I like the softness of it. Let's see if I can soften some of this area up a little bit so the rocks come forward. Yep, that's worked, but I do want some little bit of highlights on them as well, especially towards the top. I wouldn't mind actually a bit of green on there. Let's get a bit of green because there would have been little bits of, I can't pick it up. Here we go. Little bits of green here and there. Okay. Now, this here isn't doing much for me. I think the rocks should have come down a bit lower. So if my friend Michael struggles with his results, and he is the most phenomenal drawer in life drawings I've ever come across, there's nothing he probably doesn't know about the human form that he couldn't draw. Then what hope is there for me? So what do I take from that? What I take from that is maybe I just should enjoy what I do. Take the time to just enjoy it. Forget about these comparisons. Forget about wondering how Mary over there is doing. Forget about, how someone's business might be going compared to mine, how someone's marriage might be compared to, oh my gosh, kids. Let's forget about comparing our kids. Hey, kids are just going to do their own thing regardless, aren't they? That's just what they're like. And let alone, let's not compare our work. Oh, now I've messed that up. What do I do? I've messed it up. I don't know. Let's see. Compare yourself though with how you did yesterday. Yesterday, what did I draw yesterday? Actually, I did not draw yesterday. I taught a couple of classes, but I did not draw. So, therefore, today is a better day than yesterday was, because yesterday I didn't do anything. So today is definitely better than yesterday. I wonder what tomorrow's going to be like. I hope tomorrow's going to be better. I didn't get to go to life drawings this week at all, so that's made me a bit sad. I like to get out there, because life drawing, I know then that I've had the opportunity to draw from life, obviously. Yeah, I feel like I'm rambling a bit too much again. I do a lot of rambling. Okay, I'm going to stop and hit the hairdryer on this once more. Here's my pencil roll. I'm going to just try and get some highlights on there, maybe some bright colours, some dark colours, and just give it a little bit of definition. I may or may not turn the camera around again because I feel like this has gone for too long. I've been working on this for probably 12 minutes or so, which doesn't seem like much, but I don't want to keep these videos long because nobody wants to be, oh, picked up some of that. Here's a nice bright colour. Here's a nice orange. I like that little bit of definition. I wonder if the yellow will come on. No, it doesn't. It doesn't come on very well. So I'm just going to finish up here. I'm not going to turn this around. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. I'm going to show you my other one that I did and get you to tell me which one you think actually turned out better. The first one that I did without my mic plugged in, or the second one, which is this one. Or hey, maybe you go, you should have just stuck with that first drawing, Natasha. These others suck. I hope you don't say that. But it's okay if you do. So, this is the original. So funny. This is the original drawing, which I did in an Art Creations book. Very small compared to my hand. Then the next size up was this one. Kind of like that one. I like it because there's not much room down here, which is where I failed with this one. But I do like the contrast in this one. This one is kind of a little bit too busy. I did that one in less time. It's a smaller spot than that one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I will be back here next week. I may do another process video. I do have some more sketchbooks tours I can do, but I don't want to just stick with sketchbook tours. And remember, don't be robbed. Let me turn this around. I want to look you in the eye and say, don't rob yourself today. Don't compare yourself to anybody else but yourself. And even that can sometimes be sucky too, because one day you're going to feel on top of the world and be able to achieve things, and another you won't. Maybe compare yourself to where you were a year ago. That might be a good idea. Anyway, stay creative. Have a great week.